What if I told you that there's a startup here in Hyderabad that's trying to change the way that techies get to work each day? It's called Commute, and it's quite simple. It's like an Uber or an Ola, where when you want to actually pool a ride and hop onto one of these buses, this is how the app looks, and these are the co-founders, Prashant and Hemant. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, on Bloomberg.
Hi.
All right, when you talk about Commute, the first thing I want to ask you is, where did this whole idea for Commute come about?
So we are 6 co-founders from Techies, Hyderabad. So we run a minibus startup called Commute,
Right.
Minibus shuttles across the city, and we are trying to solve the urban mass transit problem in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So Hemant will talk more about the idea because he's the one.
Okay, so the idea came to Hemant.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, where did this all start?
So we started around in September 2015. So I was working in another company in Hyderabad city in Hyderabad.
Right.
So I was traveling from other end of the city, 30 kilometers in the morning, again 30 kilometers back in the evening. So I was trying various options available. So I tried public transport. It was not reliable. It's too crowded and you don't get a reliable seat in the vehicle. So I tried Ola and Uber, the cabs available in Hyderabad.
Right.
It's too expensive. And I personally drove my car to the office. But once you reach office, you will get tired. You can't concentrate on your work.
Right.
So that's when I realized the problem. So then we discussed among ourselves about the problem. So that's all it started. Everyone was very positive about the idea, and again that's how it started. Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of what Commute does, you were telling me earlier, what is the mass transit problem? Is it a big issue in Hyderabad? Is it the number of vehicles have been increasing?
Yeah. So the population of Hyderabad is around 10 million, which is 1 crore, and we have 4.9 million vehicles, which is 49 vehicles. So one vehicle for every 2 people.
Okay.
And in a city like Hyderabad, in any metro city, in fact, the urban infrastructure is not able to cope up with the exploding population.
Right.
So a lot of people are opting for private vehicles and then cars, and it leads to a lot of congestion, productivity issues, and
Right.
pollution in the cities. So what we are trying to do is get more number of people into less number of vehicles using mass transport.
Right. And also in terms of this venture, how has it been backed? How has it been funded?
So we raised our first round of funding after we started in 6 months, $200,000 from 50K Ventures, Hyderabad-based engineers.
Okay.
And Sudhakar, one of the co-founders of Redbus,
Okay.
Joined our board. And he's an investor as
So
well.
he's mentoring you guys.
Yeah,
as well.
he's a very hands-on mentor. He's mentoring us.
Someone who understands the transportation
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
But did it take a lot to understand the local transport, rules, and also the other issues that crop up in Hyderabad itself?
Sure.
Considering you guys are techies from Triple IT Hyderabad.
Yeah. So we understand technology, but we don't understand transport. So first 4-5 months have been very tough for us, and lot of notions have got broke once we started implementing things hands-on.
Right.
And we did trial runs across the city and tested the depth of the market, and then we understand how drivers work and how the entire ecosystem works, and how people commit, what are the patterns in the city. So, but in this process, we're able to learn much faster because we use a lot of technology in it.
Right.
So we use technology as an underlayer to solve the complex mass transit problem.
Are you planning, Prashant, to scale this, guys? Perhaps, take it to other cities, or right now you have fixed points.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing on the app, you have fixed
Sure.
points in Hyderabad and 2 the main IT centers. Could we see Commute doing things perhaps in Pune, in Delhi, in Mumbai?
For the next 6 months, our focus is on Hyderabad. We have to expand our market here and consolidate here before we move to the city. By early January next year, we are planning to move to next city.
Okay. And what about the number of daily users that you guys are seeing? What kind of traffic are you guys seeing?
So we have 25,000 registered users in our platform.
Okay.
And then we're doing around 1,500 rides, and 1,100 people use the services every day. 700 unique people.
But even Prashant, there are companies doing this around the country. So what makes Commute, that much different from these companies that are actually doing this perhaps in Gurgaon and other cities as well?
So I would like to say we are the 3rd largest in the country in terms of revenue, but we are the most efficient in the country. Our nearest competitor has raised 40 times, and the other competitor has raised 100 times more funding than us.
Right.
But in the rides, they are just twice or thrice than us. Okay. So I put efficiency and sustainability as a focus are our key focus areas.
Okay.
So our just 3 tech team does like work of 10 tech teams in other startups. So
Right.
that's how efficient we are.
So it's as simple as just open the app, and what do I have to do? I have to
You just need to select a pickup and drop point.
Right.
And then we'll show all the rides available just pick up and drop point and the date,
Right.
and we'll show all the rides available.
Right.
So all the rides available. So in some of the areas we have every 15-20 minutes.
And it's
bus.
integrated with wallets as well?
Yeah, it's integrated with all the wallets.
Okay.
You don't need to pay any cash to the driver.
Completely
Yeah,
cashless.
completely cashless. And it is in par with our Prime Minister's call also, like the Digital India.
Fair enough. So it's around, so for this ride, it's saying around 100 rupees, 99 rupees.
Yeah.
For me to get from this place to this place, the LB Nagar to Raheja Mindspace Junction, how much will it cost me in an Uber or Ola or a taxi or some other form of
Yeah,
transport?
so it's around 30-35 kilometers from here, so from the high-tech city. So generally then Ola share or Uber will cost you around 3 to 4 times than a commute price.
Okay.
If you take an individual Ola, Uber Go or something like that, it costs around 7 times more than commute.
Okay.
Because in the peak hours, there's always a surge pricing in Ola and Uber these days.
And what about if I take a local bus?
We are equivalent to the AC bus cost, the local AC bus, but the non-AC is subsidized by government.
Right.
So it's cheaper than us.
But the thing being, you don't necessarily get a guaranteed
Yeah.
seat like we've gotten
Yeah.
on
Yes.
this bus right
True.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how? So you guys are an aggregator. So how difficult is it sometimes to convince and really tell the people, the drivers and the whole tempo bus community, explain to them what this whole commute idea is all about?
Yeah, initial days we were facing a lot of difficulties in onboarding the vehicles.
Right.
Since we are from IT background, we don't have any idea about travel sector.
Right.
So we faced a lot of difficulties. After 15 to 20 days of trial, we onboarded couple of vehicles into our platform. And again, the drivers were very happy about the payment system here. So and then they started referring their friends.
Okay.
So that's how the trust started building among the driver community.
Right.
And that's how we expanded to 55 vehicles now in Hyderabad.
So this is really cool. You can integrate with wallets and stuff like that, but that's for a daily user. What about someone who comes regularly?
So the regular customers can avail monthly subscription option. We have that. They can book to that, and they get a discount and then few cancellation options as well.
So you've been seeing a lot of customers coming back? You've
Yeah,
been tracking
we,
inside?
we have like 60% subscriptions, and then 50% of our customers are women. Women trust our service a lot because we give utmost importance to safety.
Okay.
Right from starting the vehicle condition to the driver checks, so everything is taken care of.
Okay. And have you guys been in talks with the government and Telangana? What does the local corporation also think about a venture like this?
So the government is very happy, and our government is especially very progressive as it's a new state. And we've been awarded by Mayor of Hyderabad for the impact we are creating in the city of Hyderabad.
Okay. I'm guessing so they'd be happy because it's cost effective. You're pooling so many resources together. It's good for the environment. And also it's great for customers as well. Because customers are making friends throughout. Every time you get on board, you're perhaps meeting new people all the time.
True. And we have customers who are traveling since a year, and most of them are now friends for life. So we call that building communities through commute.
Okay. Building communities through commute. On that note, thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you, Aish.
Very cool venture you guys have going on
Thank
there.
you.
This is where I get off.
Yeah.
All right, that was an interesting ride. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to Bloomberg Quick.